The enemy wants to get to your kids at an early age. He wants to destroy them. And it does not have to be by death. All he needs is this right here, their minds. I have struggled for the longest in recording this video. And that's because this is something that I don't want to do. This video is the whole reason why God even brought me on this platform. Because there are some things that need to be said, that need to be heard. And this will deliver people, this will bring wisdom, and it will alert a lot of parents, guardians out there to some things. This is a video that you're going to want to pay attention to. For years, I did not put a TV in my kids' room for a reason. And that reason is just from one experience that I had as a child that changed my life for a long time. So it all started when we had moved into this house. I was about 6 years old, 6 or 7. And first of all, my parents, I have great parents. They did whatever they could. They were some hardworking parents, and they still are. They did whatever they could to provide a life for us where we did not need, we did not lack. We had stuff. So, moving on. They put this TV in my room. Little did they know that that TV exposed me to some things that they did not know about. And I thought I was going to be taking this to the grave, but God said otherwise. There are parents out there who need to be aware. So I am making things aware. I am bringing things to light that a lot of people would not want to talk about. I don't want to talk about this, but it needs to be said. And ears need to hear this. So one night, while everybody was asleep in the house, I was flipping through the channels, and mind you, back then TVs were not how they are now. There were no type of protective measures. We did not have parental control. So back then, I was flipping through the channels. Then lo and behold, I came across a channel that had some explicit stuff on there. And you know what I mean by that. And so it took that one time, just from that one time of me being exposed to this type of material, it ruined me for a long time. So from that night on, I was pleasing myself as a 6-year-old to this. Now, a 6-year-old should not be exposed to this at all. So that really damaged me. I was already corrupt at a young age. And that's all the enemy needed. That's all he needed, because from that time on, it took me years to get delivered from that. The enemy wants to get to your kids at an early age. He wants to destroy them. And it does not have to be by death. All he needs is this right here, their minds, their imagination. He needs this right here to get to the soul. Because what's the soul? The mind, will, and emotions. He just need that influence over them. So parents, also we brought this up. This has been a burden on me for the longest. Like I could not shake the feeling that this needed to be said. And there was also a parent in a group I had seen online. She was asking, should she put a TV in her child's room or not? She wasn't sure. So she was asking for advice. My thing is, okay, yeah, I now have a TV in my kid's room, but you have to use wisdom. The type of TV that, my kids have, one of those smart TVs. And it has the parental controls on there. You can control what your kids see and everything. But still with that, you have to be vigilant. You have to monitor what your kids are watching. And also this is a TV that you have to, you can't manually cut it on. You have to have the remote to cut it on and even change the channel. So when it's time for bed, when they're not watching TV, I have the remote with me in the room, in my room. It's away from them. And majority of the time they're watching TV in the family room where everybody can see what's on television. They can hear what's going on anyway. So they rarely watch the TV in their room. But the main thing from this message is to be vigilant, use wisdom. I also have a baby monitor in my kids' room, so I know what's going on. I can hear what's being said and I can see what they're doing all at the same time. So just use wisdom. And I just wanted to bring awareness, to y'all. And there's a lot more to come because the word of your testimony sets people free. Sets people free. We overcome the world by the blood and the word of our testimony. Jesus didn't die for us in vain. It's all about being transparent. Do I want to be transparent? No. A lot of us do not want to be transparent. A lot of us thinking that we're going to take some stuff to the grave. But when you become born again and you meet Jesus, Jesus going to snatch you up and tell you some things that need to be said. The same thing that had you in the darkness is going to be the same thing he used to set other people free. So I don't care what anybody thinks of this. I don't care. I'm just on here being obedient to my Lord, my Savior. I'm not just here to say I believe in Jesus. I follow Jesus. And I'm talking about the Jesus of the Bible. You want to see what a real authentic Christian is? And if you ain't never seen one, this a start. Because I don't play. I don't play about God. My family know I do not play about God. I don't care what not one single person has to say. It may look crazy, but when you walk by faith, it's going to look crazy because it don't make sense to us. A lot of things that God does not make sense to us. But I just want y'all to take from this. Be vigilant, parents. Be discerning. Use wisdom. God gives wisdom freely. Ask for it. You don't even have to be saved to receive wisdom. He gives it freely.